Well, this episode of Spy Family wasn't really that intricate, if you will. I mean, it was just kind of like a cute episode. All the craziness that has been going on for the last few episodes has finally come to an end as everyone is kind of now able to spend time together, and yours able to actually spend time with the family once again. And honestly, it felt like Loid was kind of watching Yor, because he knew that even though she had gone through so much work in the last few days, she did her very best to be a mother to Anya and actually do all the things that Anya wanted to do on this island. And it actually is kind of crazy because we have seen in the last few episodes how Loid has been trying to be a father to Anya, and all the little quirks and qualms he's done, it's been kind of like really weird and definitely not something he's accustomed to. But here it is, you're able to do. It's like, oh, Anya, you want to pet sheep? Okay. Hey, you want to check out a cave? Okay. Oh, you want to go surfing? Okay. And it's just like he's kind of looking back like, dang, she's just a better mother than he is. Kind of like their family dynamic is actually really cool. And regardless, they're all able to kind of pitch in and be a family and do what they do best. Now, of course, once they're finally able to get home, they all have different roles to play and different things that they do. Loid goes in and has a mission to brief, and honestly, he was saying he'd rather have a mission than go back on a vacation, because the vacation was more work than a mission actually is, which it's funny because for him, he'd rather be on missions, that is his forte, than to be over here trying to take care of Anya and be a father, which is not his forte or what he's been trained in, if you will. Yor goes back, tries to give gifts to her co-workers, which her tastes are totally different and they didn't care for it. And then the biggest thing, Anya is trying to impress her friends and classmates about her wonderful time on a cruise ship, but she forgets that they're all rich. The rest of her classmates are rich and do all extravagant things. So like going on a cruise, which would normally be, you know, something pretty cool, is nothing to them because they do that all the time. Going on a cruise, and not only that, going at first class cruises, and they are all having wonderful weekends and things that they've done. And that Anya's story just ends up being not as exciting. Now, unfortunately, of course, that meant that Anya had to embellish a little bit and kind of bit her in the behind more than she would have liked it to have. And of course, she makes this face when the rest of the class kind of makes fun of her story, if you will. And unfortunately, feel bad for Anya because she did have a great time. It's just that it's kind of hard to translate that to what other people have done, especially those that are the rich and famous, you know, the 1%. And when you have a little taste of that, they do this on a everyday basis. So you doing it just this sheer once means nothing to them. This all culminates to this actually a very funny moment at the very end, which actually has a lot of meaning. Now that Yuri has come over to visit Yor and he's happy that she's back, Anya's saying what happened and that she's kind of spread some lies, but then they all are lying here and they're trying to discipline a little bit to Anya or give her advice how telling lies isn't exactly good. Yet every single one of them are lying for their respective jobs and lying for different reasons. And of course, Anya's sitting there listening to everything that they're saying in their heads. And she's like, yeah, you guys are great role models. Sure, I won't lie anymore. Okay. And it's just actually pretty funny, the faces they make here, because they all have kind of secret jobs that they're doing. And even Yor's like, yeah, I'm going to continue to be an assassin to make this world a better place for her family and have those nice moments. And it's just hilarious. It's honestly hilarious how this all worked out. And for it to culminate in this moment was probably the best part of this episode. I really am enjoying Spy Family. They had a really good moment there on the cruise ship, especially with Yor popping off. And this episode, I kind of knew it was going to be more of a like heartfelt, funny, because we had some serious moments. Now it's like, okay, let's take a step back. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. I know there's only a couple more episodes, but I hope it actually ends on a great moment. But I will say the show has actually it's still very good. It's still doing well, even in its second season. And I do not blame for the fact that there is a movie coming out, for those that don't know. I believe it's called Code White. And oh man, such good moments out of the show. And it continues to do very well. Let me know what you guys think in these comments down below. Did I get everything right? Did I miss something? Definitely let me know. And make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed for more, because we'll definitely talk about this anime and several others on the channel. And until then, you guys be safe, take care, and Lord willing, I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.